What's up, everyone? I'm C.L. Connolly. And today I come to you inside Aria's room. But anyway, so I wanted to ask, because some people find this weird. So I make lists for everything. Like, everything that I do has to have a list. Like, whenever I set this up, before I bought anything, what I had done was I made a list of everything that I wanted along with the price, right? So I knew exactly how much everything was going to cost. Well, once I got down to it, then I decided, okay, do I really need all of this stuff? So then I broke it down into a different list. That includes when I organize stuff. When I organize everything, I have to have a list of how I'm going to organize. And then once I organize as much as I can, I'll go back over the list and then decide how to change that list to make it more productive the next time I go to organize, if that makes sense. So I literally make lists for everything. Okay. Miss Aria. Miss Aria. Give me smooches. Give mommy smooches. Give me smooch. Give me smooch. Give me smooch. Anyway, so I'm looking at organizing. No, ma'am. I'm looking at organizing like my pantry. And I have a list of everything that I want to use in order to organize that pantry. Well, I've been doing this for about a year. So I have about 3 different lists that I've used in order to organize my pantry. And because my husband says, okay, we really need to organize this pantry, I'm like, okay, I need a new list. So now I have to make a whole new list for that. But I also do the same thing for my writing. And this is how I'm able to get so many books done within a specific time limit, is because I make a list every day on the book that I'm working on. So these are the things that I want the characters to work on. These are the chapters that I want to write. This, blah, 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 whatever. And then at the end of the day, when I, look over what I'd already done, I go in and make a whole nother list for what I'm going to do the next day. But the next day, before I start writing, I go over that list and make a new list in order to actually be productive on what I'm working on. So, yeah. My mom found one of my lists on organization and organizing my office. And she was like, what is all of this? She goes, is this like some kind of, manifestation or something? I was like, no, it's not that weird. I mean, I do have a manifestation list, but I don't let anybody see that one. But anyway, so I had to tell her about my list thing. And she goes, that is so weird. And I was like, I know it's weird, but it helps me be productive. I also have a Post-it on the wall that says if it doesn't promote productivity, it needs to go. Problem is, though, is that I can't figure out what does promote productivity and what doesn't. So things stay, and then I make a new list to see what actually needs to stay, and then that's how I figure it out. But it's a new list all the time. So tell me, is it weird that I make these lists constantly and redo the list I don't know. Like, literally, most of the lists are, especially the ones for my writing, it depends on how I'm feeling that day. Like, okay, how am I feeling? Does the list from last night or yesterday that I had written when I was done with writing, does that work for me today with my writing? You know what I mean? So it's almost like, okay, I woke up. How much energy do I have? How much can I deal with mentally? What all's going on in my head, my body, everything else. She is now included in most of my lists. How is she doing? And do I need to rework my list because she needs to take an early nap for some reason? Or she needs me to sit in here with her for a little while. You know what I mean? So she ends up on that list as well. Like, okay, so how do I need to do this? So she's gotten added to my lists and stuff too. But anyway, is it weird? Is it just me? Am I the only one who does weird shit like this? I don't know. I figure it's because of my ADHD, so I really have to be focused in order to actually get anything done. And that's what helps me focus on getting things done, is my lists. It helps me focus because I know that having that list and being able to check off things, it makes it easier for me to actually get things done, if that makes sense. It's very difficult. I have many notebooks for many different things that keep me productive. And yeah. Ah! You got a close-up of Aria's foot. So anyway, that's all I got for you today. Like, comment, share, subscribe, or don't. I don't give a shit. Do whatever the fuck you want. I just ramble on about whatever the fuck I want, and I write about whatever the fuck I want. So there you go. And I have a bonus video on Saturday, so you get an extra one for me this week. And otherwise, I'll see you on Monday. Okay, bye.